Yes, y'all. Still loving that intro. Yes. Good day, Wayne. All right, Wayne, we Space Cadet Snowflake checking in. All right. Do you, Wayne? Do you? Good morning, even y'all. So good to see you. Good morning, Nan. I hope you're all doing well. Good day, good day, good day. It's Monday morning, and I don't know wherever you are. Yesterday we had some snow and it was gigantic snow. It was the size of like mini marshmallows. The snowflakes were just huge, huge. So we got another coat of snow, and I hope that's it. I hope that is it. Winter has spoken. We have heard you, winter, and I hope you are done. I hope you are done. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. Good day, Timothy. It's good to see you. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. Good day, Sekou. We had a good weekend. Yes, we did. Yes, I did. Started off with my 30-day mental diet. And the folks in the 30-day mental diet, they about that live lit life. Yes, they are. They are living life lit up. And so we're having a good time. And then yesterday we did Sunday in Praise. And so you know I was doing Sunday in Praise over in Instagram, but I have some good news. I have some joy news that I'm going to share in the joy news segment. So let's get started, y'all. It is Monday, and you know what Monday brings, Karina. Dr. Karina, Monday brings a new series. Monday brings a new series, new week, new series. Yes, Simone, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. So I love that even y'all stick a fork in it because it is done. Yes, winter is done. But one of those groundhogs saw or didn't see its shadow, which means that we got 6 more weeks of winter. But the other one didn't or did see its shadow and is saying we got spring is coming 6 weeks early. So I'm going with that one. That's the one I got my money on. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Heike. Thank you, girl. I wanted to bring some rainbow energy into the space because we got all that snow outside. And so I said, let me bring in some rainbow energy. So thank you, love. Thank you so much. Good day, mommy. Good day. Good day. And so my mother saw the Sunday in Praise that I posted on Facebook because my mama ain't on Instagram. So I said, okay, let me put it in Facebook. So if you didn't see yesterday's Sunday in Praise, you can definitely check it out. I posted it on my Melissa Mora Nobles page, and I'll put it on the I Am Rev Melissa page also. So y'all could check out yesterday's Sunday in Praise because it was a good one. Had me in tears, y'all, talking about my Aunt Marion. I was in tears. She was my won't he do it? So check that out. Let me not go into that. Focus, Rev Melissa, focus. So new week, new series. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And Sip is spirit in practice. And we are broadcasting from the wonderful New Thought Media Network. And so we're getting it in because we got a new theme. And so wasn't last week delicious? That autotelic series, oh, it was delicious for me. Yes, it was. It was delicious for me. And so I wanted to stay in the flow of the autotelic series by pulling out an element of it. And the element that I'm pulling out is flow. So our new series this week is flow. Yes, it's flow. Yes, yes, yes. And so remember what Dr. Makai Csikszentmihalyi said, still practicing that last name. He's a Hungarian American psychologist who does a lot of research around flow, right? And so this is how he defines flow: that state where you're fully immersed in an activity, feeling energized, focused, full involvement and enjoyment in the process. So when you're feeling that, you are in the flow. And what I love about flow, sometimes we say that a lot, right? I was in the flow. I was in the flow. Oh, that's flow, right? Flow is a law. Floor, flow is a principle, right? So that means that it is consistent, it is impersonal, it is reliable. You can work with it, right? Because we work with the law, right? We don't have to create flow. We don't have to create flow, right? We align ourselves as flow, right? We get in it. Yes? Okay. And it flows through us and as us. So that is how we can focus our attention, intention, what we do, how we do it, why we do it, flow. Okay? So let's remember that flow is principle. So when you say, yeah, I was in the flow, what you're really saying is, yeah, I was in the law. Yes, I was in the principle. Yes, I was using the law. Yes? All right, so I'm going to share something from the Science of Mind text by Ernest Holmes, and I'm on page 440 if you want to reference that later on. Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind text, page 440. So Ernest writes, freely ye have received, freely give. When the law of circulation is retarded, stagnation results. It is only as we allow the divine current to flow through us on and out that we really express life. The law of giving and receiving is definite. It is definite, right? So only as we allow the divine current to flow through us and out. That's important, to flow through us and out. There's an outlet, right? There's an outlet to the flow, right? We don't want to keep it all inside. We don't want to be selfish about the flow, right? Because the flow is the law of circulation. Flow is the giving and receiving of life itself. So we want to give that freely as life gives of itself to us. Imagine if life was stingy. Imagine if life was like, nah, I'm gonna keep all this life for myself. Though. I'm just gonna keep it all to myself. What if life was like that? What if the law was like, I'm tired today. Shutting down law. No law today. Come back tomorrow. Right? No, we gotta keep the flow flowing. Yes? All right, because the divine current to flow is through us and out. So, what is your flow? Is my question for you today. And you could take that into your inspirational journaling if you want to tomorrow morning when you do your your spiritual practice. What is my flow? What is it? What is it that I am inviting to flow in and out? Right? What is that divine current that is through me, through us, that is on and out? What is it? Right? And so, my invitation to you all is that current, that divine current that is on, that is flowing on and out. The invitation is for that divine current, that flow, to be your quality of God, right? How wonderful is that? To be in the flow, to be as the flow, to have your quality of God on and let it flow out, right? In the giving and in the receiving, in the law of circulation, right? But sometimes, y'all, sometimes our flow is blocked. Sometimes our flow is stagnant, right? Then what do we do? What do we do when we feel like we ain't flowing? When we feel like stagnant, when we feel like things are we're just spinning our wheels, we ain't going anywhere, right? What do we do then? How do we get what seems like something that is stuck? How do we get it moving again? Through us and as us, right? What do we do? Oh, I'm going to tell you what we can do. And this we can do at any time. Anytime. Whenever you feel stagnant, whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel like there's a barrier, whenever you feel like there's an obstacle to your flow, you know what you do? You give. You give. Yes. Because it's the law of circulation, the giving and the receiving, right? So if you want to receive flow, if you want to feel the flow, you got to give. Giving is, oh, all right, y'all. You know, in my house, our bathroom upstairs, the sink is draining really slow. It's draining really slow. And sometimes that's how our flow feels. It feels really slow, right? Things ain't moving. It just has slowed down. So if I keep it that way, if I just ignore it, if I act as if it's gonna fix itself, what's gonna happen? The drain is just gonna get more and more and more clogged. And the water is gonna go down slower and slower and slower until what happens? Until it completely gets clogged and nothing is flowing down. And I got a sink full of water, right? That's us. That's us. So we have to keep our channel clear, right? And we can keep our channel clear, you know. Uh, the giving is like Drano, y'all. The giving is like Drano, although I would not recommend using Drano to unclog your sink. I'm just using it as an analogy. You understand what I'm saying, right? So give. When you give, you start to get the flow moving again. It starts to go on and go out and through you again. Being altruistic, right? Being altruistic in your purpose by giving it. So, what are you giving? You're giving your quality of God. You don't have to wonder, well, what can I give, Reverend Melissa? What can I give, Reverend Melissa? What can I give? What is mine to give? You got it already. You already declared it. You already affirmed it. You already invoked it for 2021. Yes, you did. When you said, my quality of God is love. My quality of God is compassion. My quality of God is abundance. My quality of God is joy. My quality of God is allowing. My quality of God is confidence. Whatever it is, you declared it. And so now you have the opportunity to give it, to give your quality of God. That quality of God flows through you, right? And you don't want to hoard it, right? You don't want to be a hoarder of your quality of God because then it'll get stuck. So you got to give it. You got to give it. You have to give it. You have to give it, right? Give it as your purpose. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I want to read something else to you from Ernest Holmes because he talks about this whole notion of stagnation when we think about flow. This is what he says. I'm still on page 440. When a man's thoughts rest entirely upon himself, he becomes abnormal and unhappy. But when he gives himself with enthusiasm to any legitimate purpose, losing himself in the thing which he is doing, he becomes normal and happy. Let the one who is sad, depressed, or unhappy find some altruistic purpose into which he may pour his whole being, and he will find a new inflow of life of which he has never dreamt. Oh, is that some good news, y'all? So if you are feeling sad, down, blue, depressed, disappointed, unhappy, give your quality of God away. That's being in action, right? Activate your quality of God. Activate it. He said, pour your whole being. Oh, yes. Pour your whole being, and he will find a new inflow of life, of which he has never dreamt. Oh, if that ain't something good, y'all. Oh, yes, yes. So anyone out there feeling that way, feeling a little down, a little blue, a little sad, a little unhappy, come on now, give it away. Give your quality of joy, give your quality of love, give your quality, give it away. Be altruistic about the gift that you are calling as yourself. You called your quality of God as you. And so now you could give it away. Because when you give it away, there's the influx. There's an influx. You get flooded. He said it pours down on you and through you and as you. And you get things that you never dreamt of. Oh, yes, y'all. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So flow as your purpose. Flow like your life depends on it. That good life depends on it. Yes, yes. Flow as your quality of God. And that's how you keep the flow flowing. Flow needs to flow, and you can keep the flow flowing by giving it away. Oh, give it away, give it away, give it away. So that's where we're going this week. So now you'll understand why, Simone, why I had to pull flow out of the autotelic series last week. Because we need some flow. We need some flow. We need to be the demonstration of flow, my congregation of joy. Yes. So that's where we are this week. That's where we're going. The series is flow. So let's flow. Let's flow. Let's flow. Let's flow. All right, y'all. All right. So you'll see I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So I'm Rev Melissa, y'all. And I am in my flow. I am in my flow. I am in my flow as an ordained interfaith minister, as a licensed religious science practitioner, and as a purpose coach. And that triumphs my ministry of joy, where I flow, supporting people living life in their joy, living life and connected to their yes. Oh, yes, that yes is a flow, y'all. That yes is a flow. So I hope you enjoyed today's morning sip. If you did and you feel moved to give a love offering and participate in that law of circulation, to participate in the flow, you can do so by sending your love offering to me through Cash App or Venmo at I am Red Melissa. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So what are we doing? We are flowing. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. It's time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news. So I mentioned I had a great weekend. I was with my 30-day mental dieters. We was in the spiritual book club doing our work, we was in the flow, weren't we? We were in the flow. So I let some folks in for class too, but now it's closed, y'all. No more. No one else can enter until I do it again, and we'll see when that is. So we having a good time on Saturdays, and then yesterday, Sunday in Praise. Yes, Sunday in Praise was yesterday, and I mentioned the Won't He Do It was about my Aunt Marion. So please check that out. And so my news about Sunday in Praise, Heike and Mommy, y'all gonna love this. Sunday in Praise is coming back to Facebook. I'm going to do Sunday in Praise on Facebook starting this Sunday, Valentine's Day. So that's my Valentine gift to everybody. So now, Morning Sip is Sunday to Friday right here on Facebook Live. Okay. So I'll give some other kind of energy to Instagram. But my congregation of joy is here. My congregation. So, so that's what's going to happen. All right. So I hope that is pleasing to some of you. Oh, good, Heike. Yes, yes. I heard you, girl. I heard you. Yes. Thank you, Heike. Thank you. All right. And so then I have some more joy news. So today, today at 11 Mountain Time, so you'll figure out the time zone there. But today, there's going to be a special service, a special broadcast, I should say, called it's a program called the Cosmic Prayer. And it's hosted by Laura Topper. And her special guest today is the spiritual leader of Centers for Spiritual Living, Reverend Dr. Edward. You see the information right there. So please join in. It's going to be a wonderful conversation with Dr. Edward. Some is going to be broadcasted and some's going to be offline where we could ask him questions, right? Just ask him some questions about life and about CSL and about the vision that CSL is holding, where we are creating a life that works for everyone, a life that works for everyone. So please check that out. It's today, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And if you're in the UK, where Laura is, then it's 6 p.m. in the UK. Thank you. Thank you for supporting other programming that is happening here on New Thought Media Network. And there's a lot of wonderful, uplifting, positive programming that's happening on New Thought Media Network. So you can support the network by giving. You can go to their, I know I'm saying this early, but it's in the flow, y'all. So you can give to New Thought Media Network by going to their website, ntmedia.org, and just click donate, and you can give right there. You could give right there. And if you feel so moved, you could give a monthly pledge to the organization. You just do it automatically. It could be $5, $10, whatever moves you to support the organization and their wonderful work. All right. All right. So let's go on. I was telling my producer, oh, we got a busy week this week, because not only is it a two for Sunday coming up, we got a three for Wednesday. We got a three for Wednesday coming up. So the three for Wednesday is 1, morning sip, of course, at 10:30. 2, my new show, Living Life in Joy with Rev Melissa, at 12 o'clock. And my host this week, I am so excited. You'll hear me reference him often. My soul brother, Sekou Rice, the visionary of Hero Hoodies, the Hero Hoodies movement. And we're going to have a conversation about his flow, how he flows in the givingness of life itself, and how wonderful that is. The blessings and the oh my, and the abundance that he is receiving and giving and receiving and giving. So please tune in on Wednesday. That's the twofer, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, Living Life in Joy, right here where you are right now. And then the three for is I am doing a workshop for an organization called Dignity of Children. It is founded by a dear friend, Sonia Toledo, and this is her organization. They do amazing work in the space of um, after school programming and people who provide child care services. So this service is directed to people who are in that industry, who are in that field, but it's open to everyone. It's open to everyone, because this is what it's about: learning how to design your life from within and experience more joy. So that's the workshop. So all of you who are here with me, please join me on Wednesday, 7 p.m. It will be streamed on Facebook at the Dignity of Children's page, but it will also be on Zoom. So if you want to participate and have more direct interaction with me, You can register, and all the information is on my I Am Rev Melissa page. So just go there. The registration link is there. Dignity of Children. Learn how to design your life from within and experience more joy. That's the workshop. So that's the 3 for on Wednesday, y'all. 10:30, 12 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. So hopefully somewhere in there I could take a little nap. So Sunday, oh, let me not even go to Sunday because we got to get to Friday first. Friday, y'all, it is meditating with the moon. We have a new moon on Friday the 12th. So we will be meditating with the moon at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Eastern time. I already put up the registration information. And I tell you, I put that registration information up yesterday, and like 2 seconds later, y'all started registering. So Lenora was the first one. Lenora don't play. And right behind her on her heels was Sekou. And I saw you, Julian. I saw you, Simone. So all of you who have registered already, thank you so much. Others who want to participate is on Zoom, only on Zoom, 4 a.m. We do a whole spiritual practice together. We're on for about an hour, and you have to be in the room where it happens because it ain't happening no place else, and it won't be posted anyplace else either. So it's sacred, it's exclusive to those who are in the room. So please join me Friday, February 12th, 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, meditating with the new moon. All right. And then I got a lot of joy news today, y'all. A lot of joy news today. The podcast is back. The podcast is back. The Sip with Rev Melissa podcast is back on. I just dropped a new episode from the Sacred series. Oh, that was a good series. The Sacred series. So the podcast is a sip of my sips. So I reconstructed my sips into a podcast. It's as if you're reading it and listening to it for the first time. For the first time, if you've been riding with me in Morning Sip since April of last year, right? So it's called Sacred Pause is the episode. And please check that out. It's available on Spotify and other podcast platforms. So please check that out. Sacred series, Sacred Pause is the episode. And then you'll know the expansion continues. I've been sharing my Joy Line, and many of you have been supporting my Joy Line, which supports my ministry of joy. Yes, there you are. I just so appreciate all the love and support. So in addition to what you just saw in the picture with the mug and the t-shirts, I also have socks now, y'all. I also have socks, which are just the cutest thing. They say joy, 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 black feet, so you won't get dirty and dingy. And so please support my Joy Line. You can go to the Etsy store and just look for I Am Rev Melissa, and it's all right there. T-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, all things joy is there. And I will continue to expand the Joy Line with other wonderful products. All right. I think I got it all in, y'all. I think I got it all in. So remember, what are we doing? What is your purpose, right? What is your purpose? We are flowing as the quality of God. We are giving it away today. We are giving it away tomorrow. We are giving it away all week long because we are in the flow, and the flow flows in, on, and through us. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. All right. So please remember to check out Cosmic Prayer today. 11 o'clock Mountain Time is going to be good. You can spend some time with our spiritual leader at Centers for Spiritual Living and with the host, Reverend, I don't know if she's a reverend, but I'm going to call her one, Laura, and support this wonderful opportunity. Okay? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.